Hello. I am so grateful that you are here. I am so grateful for this beautiful, glorious day. It is currently Thursday as I am recording this, as I am showing up. And whoever is listening to this, I just want to take a moment to thank you. To thank you for being here. Thank you for stepping into this vortex. Thank you for, you may have just stumbled across this, but thank you anyway, because somewhere, somehow, you have chosen, consciously or unconsciously, to be a part of this. So, here we go. What are we going to talk about? We're going to be talking about what does gratitude have to do with it? Okay, so when we are little children, we are taught to say thank you, right? We're taught to say thank you for every single thing. We are taught to say thank you even for the things that are our birthright. So we get taught to be in, like this: thank you for buying me that, thank you for that, thank you for that, thank you for that. And sometimes we can overdo it, but the underlying energy of what thank you means is coming into gratitude. Okay, so sometimes as human beings, we can get a little bit confused about what this means. It might be like we have to say thank you all the time, because we don't actually know if we are worthy of what we got. So we have to, I'm so thank you, 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 thank you. I didn't really mean, I don't know if I'm really worthy. I have to give back to you. There's a little bit of an energy. Like there's a bit of a difference between that type of thank you, and you all know what I'm talking about, where you feel like you've got to overgive and guilt give, or the thank you of thank you. I'm so grateful for you too, Lexi. So when we are like, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for choosing to be on this live. Thank you for being in my vortex, for being a contribution to me. That is a different energy. So yeah, our parents got it right by using the word thank you and teaching us to use it. Sometimes as parents, we overdo that, because the truth is, if I'm going to go and buy my kids lunch out, or if I'm going to buy them clothes or go buy them ballet gear and take them to different things like that, it is their birthright. And I'm their parent, so it's my responsibility to look after their material needs until they're old enough to do so. So I don't actually expect my children to be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for letting me go to ballet because I know it's expensive, or taking me out for dinner. Like, I don't put any money value on like what my kids are receiving, because money's got nothing to do with it. Okay, when it comes to receiving and being in gratitude, the most amazing thing happens. You get to receive more and more and more and be in more and more gratitude. It doesn't mean that we're not grateful for all the things that happen, but it is our birthright, and it is our expectation that life does get easier and easier and things come to us with ease. And of course, if you're in business, the money's going to roll in. Of course, you have got these spirit guides around you and the earth. And of course, we just had a massive supermoon. All of these things are here to contribute to us, including the light beings and the plants and everything around us, even this desk, this computer, this crystal, all the things that are around us give us huge amounts of information that we require. So it's not just being grateful about the things like going out for dinner and having the money coming in and having the nice house and, aiming towards this and getting it going. I'm so grateful for that. It's not just about that. It's about being gratitude. It's about being it, not the thank you, 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 because you feel like you have to give all of that out, which is more scarcity. It's from in that moment of just going, thank you, and just feeling it. Just feeling it. A good example was this morning, one of my friends is a managing, and she reached out to me because my body had been going through a virus and fighting it beautifully, I might add. I give her my thank you, body. I didn't get sick, but I know that you still require a higher frequency. So I told my managing friend, who's done aromatherapy, she's got her own business and all these things, and she messaged me and she said, I would like to create an oil for you. And I was like, wow. Whether I have to pay her the money, or whether I have to, whatever kind of energy exchange it is, I was so grateful that she is willing to be that energy for me, to actually create something for me. Money is just a byproduct of that, and I'll happily pay it, all right? So we get too much into expectation. So not expectation of I know I'm just willing to have this, and of course it's going to come. I just have this expectation that it's coming, and I sit in gratitude, but an expectation of, if this person is going to give me, I expect this. And it comes from an ego and a trigger, not like a, hey, what is the deal and deliver? I want to feel this out. It's more like, I expect that coach to get me results, or that accountant to do that. I expect my partner to make me happy. I expect my children to be in gratitude for all the things I'm giving them. You can see there's a difference between that I expect, then like it's coming from having barriers. It's coming from having these barriers of, I expect this, I expect that. I expected that from the friend. She didn't listen to me. I wanted her to listen because I had expectations of her, of maybe what she wasn't willing to give to me. Same with my partner, same with my coach, same with whatever. And what I've really, really learned over these last couple of years is, when we have expectations of our parents and our coaches and our partners and our children, we're always going to get massively disappointed, because we are, like I said, putting up these boundaries these barriers. And what the barriers are doing is, because we have expectations of them and we're not seeing the gifts that they're truly giving us, we expect mum to be this and our partner to be this and our coach to give us that. When we are coming from the expectation and we've got these big kind of barriers up, then it creates resistance, because when they're trying to give us their true gift, their soul connection with us gift, then if we're not willing to receive it, we get this hit. We get this hit of resistance. You might want your partner to act a particular way. You've got an expectation of him to or her to act a particular way. They give you something else, which is a way bigger gift, but you deflect that off, and then you go into resistance of what you are not getting, rather than being in gratitude of what you are getting. Let me know if this is making sense for you, because I know I go really deep into this. This is something I have picked apart, analyzed, exploded out, received all these different things in my reality, so I could bring in a lot of money, so I could bring in a lot of soul clients, and that would have been impossible without gratitude. So when we have an expectation of somebody and we feel that friction or that resistance, then we have an expectation that may not be the best thing, right? So we're just like, okay, cool. So there's two things here. It may be like, I deserve better than that. That was not okay. And I'm stepping up for myself because I have boundaries, which is a good thing. Or it could be barriers where you're like, I have an expectation of you, which is actually not okay because I'm expecting too much of this person, and that's not fair. I'm basically making this person wrong for not giving me what I want. You can tell that's ego, right? And that is these barriers, hit, fighting with your partner. Fighting is trigger, bounce. But if it was a barrier, if it was a boundaries thing, your partner treats you a certain way, and you go, oh, I'm not available for that. Sorry, I'm not available for that. But I'm so grateful, for you. Then there's no conflict. There's no conflict because it's coming from your boundaries, not your barriers. You speak your truth. You don't have the trigger. Everything kind of dissipates. People can break up, or basically people can shape up, break up or shape up, break through instead of break down, right? I'm glad that this is making sense to you. So receiving openly is beautiful. So thank you, Lexi, for popping that in the chat, because we are here to receive. And this is what I see with people, right? I see people, my high level one-to-ones. I see myself with my coach, and we are in copious amounts of gratitude for each other without the expectations of what I'm going to give to my high level clients, or what my coach is going to give to me. I have no expectations of my coach, and I pay like yeah, a lot of money, I don't have expectations because I trust that the vibration that we're in together, and this goes for even if you don't have a coach. So this is if you're with your children or with your partner or with your workmates or with friends or whoever. The vibration that we're in when we are the best of what we can be, meaning when we're in our integrity and we're in our truth and we're aligned with our design and all those different things, what happens is magic, because you're never going to get what you think you're going to get. You're going to get better. And now, how much gratitude could we have if we sat in this space of awareness and consciousness rather than having expectations that come from the head of, I'm signing up for this coach, so I want this and I want this and I want this and I want this, and I wonder how much energy I can get for that money exchange. That is different than going, I feel like I want to pay this person or be with this person or experience whatever it is with this person, and I'm willing to receive whatever their gift is to me. Completely different energy, because you don't know 100% what you're going to get. But if you were in gratitude for all that is coming your way, your mind will blow at what you get. I was messaging my coach this morning and I said to her, I came to you nearly a year ago and I said I wanted your structures and I wanted your systems and I wanted to be more like you in my business so I could reach more people. And I didn't think I needed mindset, because I'm pretty strong with my mindset, with my emotional mastery, with my psychic abilities. The funny thing is, I already knew the structures and systems, but they're nothing. They're nothing. Like, this is a structure and a system, jumping on a live and sharing. That's all I do, right? And the most amazing thing about it was I just said to her, every time I'm in your presence, every time you do a meditation, every time I do a meditation for my group, like yesterday, I don't know if you guys were here or not, but I did a light language, oh my gosh, do you know how potent that is? You may listen to it the first time, or you might listen to a meditation and you might go, yeah, okay, that was cool. Yeah, it was all right. It was relaxing. Maybe you received this much. Maybe by the 10th time, maybe you did it 10 weeks in a row and you've been practicing on, I'm willing to receive all that is willing to come to me and I'm open to receiving. By that 10th time, you may be in an orgasmic energy of, oh my God, I just shifted. Because it's all about what you're willing to receive. So when I am doing these meditations for my high level, one-to-one clients and stuff, they are having massive transformations within the meditation, within the download, because they are willing to receive, and they're huge amounts of gratitude for just being. Whereas if I'm talking to somebody who doesn't really know how to receive, they haven't really been doing much of this, they've been blocking people away and not receiving, and they're full of expectations, then what happens is they go, yeah, I don't really get any shifts in that. Yeah, I don't know. Because they had expectations of feeling everything and transforming. The expectations created a judgment and a point of view, rather than I'm willing to receive whatever comes to me. And if I get nothing, just knowing that that is perfect, because I did get something. I'm just waiting for it to land. And when it lands, I will know. That is a difference between receiving and expectation. Let me know, is this making sense? Yeah. So being in gratitude just makes me feel amazing and free. I love it. Absolutely. Yeah. So expectations versus gratitude, huge. So I'm going to challenge you. Okay. The challenge is to not complain for like an entire week, right? So just don't complain. Do not complain about everything. And if something comes in and you're like, oh, I feel it, you feel like I'm going into judgment here, I want you to say, I'm so grateful for this experience, or for this awareness, or for this moment, or for this purpose. I'm so grateful. What is the gift here? I'm so grateful. What is the gift here? Don't go waiting for the answers, because the answers might come 3 days later or 3 years later. It doesn't matter. This is about attitude of gratitude, choose your mood type of thing. Quite often we go into complaining mode or comparing mode or jealousy mode or envy mode. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're trying to play small with the rest of, the world that are doing that are in that vibration. But what is so important is to raise your vibration and to be happy. Now, someone said to me recently, because I turned up and I was really grateful, I'd just been having amazing sessions, and this person was like really blocked off. And she actually said to me one day, choose your mood. Read the room. That's what she said, read the room. And I'm like, fuck no, why would I need to read the room? I am the room. I am in the room. My energy is as big as the room. And I'm aware, if I tap into my psychic abilities, that that person over there is, functioning, or they've got something going on in their body. That person over there, that person over that person. I'm full of awareness. I can see behind my head because I'm that expanded sometimes, not all the time. And then I thought, I'm not going to read the room. Why would I read the room? I have read the room. So I'm not going to adapt the way I'm acting to fit into that fucking room. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to be the person who shows up, and I may be judged for showing up, but I'm going to show up and I'm going to be joyful if I feel like I want to be joyful. Why would I turn that down? Turn down my joy, turn down my smile. Oh, it might be a little bit too bright, this lipstick for that cafe, better take it off. No. I'm going to turn it up, I'm going to turn it up, I'm going to turn it up. And half the room might be triggered, and go, oh, this is hypothetically, by the way. And they might go, who does she think she is? And the other people might go, oh, wow, that's really inspiring. At least I was seen, because those people that are triggered, they're going to start shifting. Their brain is going to start thinking. Their body's going to start aligning. And the people that were like, wow, she's inspiring, then boom, they've shifted already. Good morning, Kylie. Why would they say that? You're a coach. People say these things all the time, and they say it out of love, and they say it nicely. Like it wasn't in context, right? Of course. But at the end of the day, and I had no judgment about that. I thought that's really interesting. So how am I functioning? And that's what I mean about gratitude. I was in so much fucking gratitude that she told me that, because then I had a point of view, like I had a awareness of how I actually function out in the world. Okay, so I'm going to get through this quick. So attitude of gratitude, gratitude versus expectation. Do not have expectations. Instead, ask, what is the contribution this person is willing and truly giving me right now? This is something I know very well because I'm assertive, I'm onto it, I will do anything, I'm showing up, I'm this person, snap, 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 snap. And the truth is, not everyone's like that. And I used to judge people if they couldn't keep up with me, especially if we were collaborating. And now I look back at all the people where things worked or where things didn't work, and I go, what was the gift? What was the gift? What was the gift? What was the awareness? And I sit there and I flow gratitude to all these people that have been in my past, like everyone that I've had a little bit of this or a little bit of this with energetically. Usually it's not verbally, it's just energetic, and I flow so much love and go, thank you so much for the gift. Doesn't matter if I don't know what the gift was. I raise my vibration. I help them because the energy of them, not actually their physical bodies, know that they did what they came to do with me. Reason, season, lifetime. So you're meant to feel the gratitude. I feel the gratitude for the pillow underneath my bum right now as I'm sitting on the seat. It makes me more comfortable. I feel the security of my beautiful scarf that I'm wearing right now, which is just beautiful, that my sister gave me. I feel the gratitude of all these people that are watching and listening and hearing, whether it's right now in real time or on a podcast or on YouTube, whatever. I feel you, and I'm so grateful for your time. So fucking grateful that you are taking your precious time, which is worth so much more than money, and showing up. And I trust that you get what you need from this, and I'm receiving from you. So I am so much gratitude for you, right? So I feel it, and I'm sitting there and I was feeling the moon, and I was walking this morning and feeling the crisp air, and I was feeling the animals around me and feeling my friend and like feeling all the love. And all of a sudden, the most amazing thing happens is your heart opens. You can't have dis-ease if you are in huge amounts of gratitude. It's impossible. It is impossible to get sick or be in fear if you're feeling in gratitude, People have cured themselves by watching funny things and being in love and in the attitude of gratitude, right? So feeling it and practicing it. The minute you start going, oh yeah, oh my God, I wish it would just stop raining. I can't get my clothes dry. Why doesn't my partner pick up his fucking towels? My children, they just seem to be ungrateful and expect everything. It wasn't like that back in my day. We're literally going, phew, instead of like going, oh, so grateful for this rain because it's feeding the grass for the farmers. So grateful for these chilly mornings because they're fresh. I feel alive. I'm so grateful for my children that they chose me. What gift are they? I'm so grateful that my husband is my husband, you know, like, and he cooks dinner and he does this and he does this and he does this and he does this. Like, for everything that we are complaining about, we are literally limiting ourselves and making ourselves smaller and making ourselves unconscious to other possibilities. So feeling it and practicing it is practicing and catching. Oh, I think I just complained. Now, was I judging or was I in awareness? If you were judging, it'll be a trigger. If you're in awareness, then you go, great. Nothing I need to do about this. I have an awareness that, wow, I've grown. How good does it get? How good will I let it get? How good will I let this life get? How much easier can it get? Wow, okay, so I'm going to practice this. I'm going to practice this and I'm going to be in an attitude of gratitude and I'm not going to complain. And I know that this might be hard because I've complained my whole fucking life because I've watched the rest of the world. So practicing it, practicing that I'm so grateful for my Ugg boots and I'm so grateful for my blankets and I'm so grateful for the shower. And what I'm trying to say here is being present. Stop and come back in. So we leave our brains, but we need to come back in. Be it is the next thing. So that's coming back in and being gratitude. I be gratitude. I receive gratitude. I'm willing to receive all the things that come to me. People go, I'm willing to receive this and I'm willing to receive that and I'm willing to receive that. And I'm like, but are you? Are you? I'm really grateful for you too, Linda. I was thinking about you this morning. So bringing gratitude in and bringing receiving in and knowing that you are the gift when you put it out, right? We don't need to receive money sometimes, but we can receive huge amounts of gratitude, which transforms our vibration. Therefore, we will get paid in some shape or form, because as we raise our frequency and our vibration, we become the energy of abundance. And abundance means many things, including money, including health, including, wealth, everything, right? So being it means practicing it, means feeling it, and you must invite it in. I invite in gratitude into my life. I invite in all the things that are good, bad, and ugly, and I know and I trust that everything that comes my way is divinely guided for my lessons, for learning, and it doesn't have to be hard. In fact, I can see it, I can flow love to it, and then I can literally learn from that, you know? So as I raise my vibration, and I am in so much awe of the stars and the moon and the plants and having everything that we have. When you get to go buy groceries, you get to go buy groceries instead of going, oh my God, I'm spending money. It costs me so much money and it costs me this and it costs me that. We're buying into an old paradigm. It's not, and we all do it. We all do it. Even I do it. Oh my God, I just spent money on this and this and this and this and this. And then I stop and I feel the things I have. I practice, oh, hang on, I'm grateful for this and this and this and this and this. And then I be gratitude. So I basically feel it and I know it's going out to the world. And then I invite more in. Okay, so that's the process that you do there. So what does gratitude have to do with it? Which is the topic here. It has to do everything. Everything has to do with gratitude. Disease and fear do not coexist. You're not self-theme in human design. Mine is bitterness. That's for projectors. We've got many gens and generators. That's frustration. We've got anger for manifestors. And of course, disappointment for reflectors. If you're feeling any of those things, if you know what your human design is, then you're not in gratitude. You're unaligned. Come back into the frequency of gratitude and love and adore your body. I got a virus and I didn't get massively sick. And I sat there this morning feeling my body going, I know you're still cleaning out this virus, You know, I know that that's true. I am so grateful for you for not like putting me into bed. I'm so grateful for you for fighting this. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift of my osteo and my aromatherapy friend. You know, thank you for the vibration of love. And I sat there grateful for the virus and asking, what am I supposed to learn from this? Show me. And magic starts happening and people want to start helping me, and I sit there with love and I flow it out and my universe changes. Does this make sense to you? We must practice this. It's not something that we just get. And like I said, my high level clients sit in huge amounts of gratitude. They have no expectations of me and they shift. In fact, they quantum leap. Okay. So when I have got my new program coming out, which is Galactic Light Coding, people will shift in the vibration of the light language, of the meditations, and in the Reiki energy. And these people that will come to me won't have expectations of what they're going to get. They just know, just like magnificent mediumship, people know they're going to shift. They might end up being readers that get paid, or they may just get paid by the universe because they're more aligned. This is not about looking forward with having like one direction. It's about being in the possibilities of gratitude, of love, of exploring, of chaos, and inviting it all in and going, I'm asking for change. I'm so grateful for the change that is coming. Throw it at me. And sometimes it gets a little bit wonky. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes, woo, we're in a roller coaster, okay? Embrace that. Embrace the things that are coming your way and trust and have gratitude for the things that are coming, because you are shifting, you are growing, you are expanding, you are quantum leaping. And start with having gratitude for yourself, for who you be. Feel it, practice it, be it, invite it, and then ask to turn up your capacities. Ask to turn up the container. Stop functioning from expectations of other people and what they should be doing. Instead, ask, what is their gift that they're giving me right now? And I wish I knew that a few years ago. I wish that I could have received more of the gift, because now, I tell you what, if I am in the presence of somebody and they are talking to me or they're doing anything, I feel all the vibrations. And you know, if you've had a one-to-one session with me, you know what I mean, because we feel each other, we shift in that vortex. I love you guys. I'm so grateful for you too, Lucinda. And yeah, bringing life to awareness. How beautiful is that? I hope you've enjoyed this. I'd love to hear what your takeaways are, and I will see you next time. Lots of love. Bye.